Welcome to PriceBuilder. Here I'm going to show you just how quick and easy it is to produce professional detailed quotes for your loft, extension, new build or refurbishment projects. First, go to your account dashboard. I am assuming that you've already entered your business details, set if you're registered for VAT, and uploaded your company logo and saved the changes. Next, we're going to click on the My Quotes button, then on the right, click Create New Quote. Enter a title or client name for the quote, Mr. Edwards, then click Create New Quote. This brings us to the quote screen. Now, the best way to use PriceBuilder is to work your way down from the top to the bottom of the left-hand navigation menu. So let's start at the top with Quote Details. You already have the project title, so next enter the project description. I'll put 2-story extension. Next, check and edit the project notes. I'm quite happy with the default notes, so I'll leave them as they are and click Save Changes to continue. Next is labour costs. I'm also happy with these as I've set them up in my business setting on my account dashboard previously. But you may have some tradesmen which you want different rates for on this project, so you can change these here. Remember to save the changes either by pressing Enter or clicking the blue button. Next, the profit calculator. You can select different rates of profit on each project, so you can come back and change these amounts at any time, and you'll also be able to see the exact amount of profit you're making at any point in the pricing process. Save changes and we move on to client information. Enter your client details, so J. Edwards, 09785 43221, edwards@any.com, 20 Builders Close, Brighton, Sussex, BR1 2TN. Right, now we're ready to enter some quantities and dimensions into the quote, so we just carry on working our way down the left-hand side. First, preliminary costs. The first item is site supervision. PriceBuilder suggests allowing 4 hours supervision per week of the project, so our project will be approximately 16 weeks duration, therefore we will add 8 days for site supervision. Site setup 2 days for a general builder and 2 days for a labourer. We have 25 square meters of drive to protect. The skip is just for general rubbish, so I'll add 2 skips. We want a portaloo for the whole 16 weeks, and a site store for 8 weeks. And save. You can now see that all of that information has been processed and added to your quote. You can now click on any item to edit the amount or description. You can delete any line, or you can go to the top of the section and edit the stage. If PriceBuilder doesn't have an item that you would like to be in the quote, you can simply click the Add Line button and enter description, unit, quantity, and cost. Now, scaffolding. Do we want a loading bay? 1. Enter the length of scaffold, 10 meters, and how many lifts? 2. No temporary roof, and save. If we have another section of scaffolding which has 3 lifts, we simply click Add New Scaffold and fill it in. 8 meters and 3 lifts, and save. Demolition. Simply choose the quantities of each of the required sections. Now notice that if, for example, you have a couple of different sections of floor to break up, rather than trying to add them up all together, you can simply enter the first one, say 25 meters, 100 millimeters slab to break up, then click the Add Another tab below, and you can add the second section of floor, say 14 square meters, and so on. Click Save. You will also notice that a skip has automatically been added to suit the demolition being carried out. Next, foundations. Select if you're excavating by hand or excavator, your method of spoil disposal skip or grab lorry, length of foundation, width and depth, including earthwork support, and save. Click Add Foundation and enter the details for the next foundation, and so on. You'll see that each of the foundations you've entered are in color-coded groups, so you can click on a group heading to edit the description or delete the whole group. Or as before, you can edit and delete individual lines. Now, walls below DPC, select the brick and block type for the inner and outer skin, cavity width, wall length and height to DPC. Enter wall length and height to DPC. Save. Walls above DPC, the same again, inner skin, cavity width, outer skin, length and height. You also now have the choice to select the outer and inner face finish and the option to decorate the inner face of the wall. Just work through all the sections in the same way until you get to the bottom of the menu. If a section isn't relevant to your project, just leave it out. So I've filled all my sections in, and I just want to add a provisional sum. So click Provisional Sums and simply add a description, allowance to supply kitchen units, a quantity 1, and a rate of £15,000. Add as many provisional sums as you require. Now we have a fully detailed quote which we can check through and edit if we need to. I'm happy with my quote, but I'm just going to check my profit calculator back at the top of the left-hand menu, and I can see straight away that I'm looking at £4,983.86 profit in total. I'm very happy with that, so I will click Save. Now I'll click the Preview Quote button on the right. Please note that you'll only have this option if you've already upgraded to a price plan. This will enable you to preview and email your quotes. Now you can see that your company details are already here, with the client's name and address. And the quote has now been collated and set out, so it's much easier for your client to understand. The total at the bottom is clear, and VAT details, if relevant, are there as your job notes. Now you're ready to email the quote. Simply go back on your browser to the quote and click Send Quote. A copy of your quote will automatically be emailed to your client, and also a copy will be emailed to you. Your quote will be stored in your personal PriceBuilder cloud, and you'll be able to access and edit your quote at any time from your My Quotes page in PriceBuilder. Please contact us at info@pricebuilder.co.uk if you have any questions about this video or PriceBuilder. Start a free, no obligation trial now. PriceBuilder, the future of pricing.